Ever noticed how AI companies are starting to mirror each other, almost like a game of technological leapfrog? One feature that's been making waves across multiple platforms is deep research. You'll spot it in ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and Perplexity, which is interesting because it's rare for different AI companies to land on the exact same name for a feature. Think about it, ChatGPT and Gemini have Canvas, while Claude has Artifacts, serving a similar purpose but with unique branding. So, is deep research just another case of AI companies trying to keep pace with one another, or is it actually worth your attention? In this video, we're going deep, pun intended, to unravel how this feature works across platforms, why it's becoming a must-have, and whether it's a real game changer or just clever marketing. Stick around, because you won't want to miss this breakdown. It's no surprise that multiple companies have landed on the same name for a feature that does exactly what it implies: deep research. Instead of delivering rapid-fire responses, AI chatbots equipped with this capability take a step back, formulating a structured plan, scouring various sources, and refining their approach until they've compiled a well-researched, in-depth report. This method sacrifices speed in favor of thoroughness, giving users a far more comprehensive result than what a standard AI chatbot could provide with an instant answer. When accuracy and detail matter more than immediacy, deep research becomes a powerful tool for diving deep into complex topics. Google took the lead in December 2024 by launching deep research, initially as an experimental feature limited to Gemini Advanced subscribers. But in March this year, it became accessible to everyone, removing the subscription barrier and opening the door to AI-powered research for all users. The core concept is simple yet powerful. Google's deep research shifts the tedious work of information gathering from you to AI, letting it carefully plan, search, refine, and compile an in-depth report with source links. The process unfolds methodically, allowing Gemini to reassess and adapt its strategy as it discovers new information. You can even preview and tweak its plan before it begins, ensuring that the research aligns perfectly with your needs. Once complete, the final report isn't just text, it's dynamic. You can export it to Google Docs for further editing or transform it into an immersive audio overview, where AI-generated voices bring the report to life in a podcast-style discussion. Deep research isn't just about finding answers, it's about redefining the way we interact with information. OpenAI entered the deep research game in February 2025, initially restricting access to Pro subscribers at $200 per month before later expanding it to Plus users. Unlike Gemini, though, OpenAI's deep research feature remains behind a paywall, with no free tier access. The concept follows a familiar approach. When given a prompt, ChatGPT takes a moment to clarify the user's intent, asking follow-up questions to refine the research scope. Once the parameters are set, it embarks on a meticulous, multi-step process, sourcing relevant information, analyzing findings, and synthesizing the results into a structured report. Depending on the complexity of the topic, this can take some time. Users can opt to view detailed research steps, tracking search queries, adjustments, and site evaluations in real time, often mimicking the trial and error method a human researcher would take. However, while Gemini offers an audio overview for its reports, ChatGPT is currently limited to written outputs. Based on testing, it also appears to take longer to complete research compared to Gemini and Perplexity, which could be a drawback for users seeking faster insights. Perplexity stands apart from Gemini and ChatGPT by functioning primarily as a conversational search engine rather than a general-purpose chatbot. Its main goal is to streamline the way users access information from the internet, making research more intuitive. Unlike the others, Perplexity even integrates competitor models, such as OpenAI's GPT-4o and Google's Gemini 2.5 Pro, further expanding its capabilities. Since web searches are at the heart of Perplexity's design, it's no surprise that its deep research feature operates similarly to those in Gemini and ChatGPT. It starts by crafting a strategic plan for sourcing relevant information, then actively refines its approach based on discoveries along the way. At the end of this iterative process, Perplexity compiles a detailed research report, complete with cited sources, so users can easily verify the findings. Like its counterparts, it provides real-time updates on progress, keeping users informed throughout. However, one notable limitation is its lack of an audio conversion option, though reports are conveniently sent via email by default, ensuring easy access for further review. Perplexity's approach reinforces its identity as a research-first chatbot, optimizing information discovery in a way that's both efficient and user-friendly. AI companies are clearly betting big on deep research, but does it actually deliver? Well, that depends entirely on what you're looking for. If you just need a quick fact or a general overview, then deep research is far more than necessary. It'll take significantly longer than a standard AI response. But if depth and accuracy matter, it can be a serious time saver. OpenAI claims their deep research feature can accomplish in minutes what might take a human hours, and while that might be a slight exaggeration at times, it's not far from reality. The frustration of sifting through unreliable search results, endless ads, and buried data is something most internet users know all too well, and deep research aims to cut through that noise. For example, as a soccer fan, I used to spend ages hunting down club spending stats, filtering out misleading narratives, and compiling data manually. Now, AI does the heavy lifting, delivering precise, structured insights with a fraction of the effort. Deep research isn't just about getting answers, it's about transforming how we approach information gathering altogether. Right now, deep research tools rely primarily on text-based data pulled from the internet, but the future promises a fascinating shift toward multimodal capabilities. Soon, these models could expand beyond text to analyze audio, video, or even real-time data streams like live financial markets, offering richer, more dynamic insights. Another area ripe for improvement is source evaluation. The internet is flooded with information, but quantity doesn't always mean quality. Strengthening verification processes to assess credibility would make deep research not only more powerful but also significantly more reliable. As AI continues evolving, these enhancements could redefine how we gather, verify, and interact with information. Deep research might be the latest buzzword in AI, but it's proving to be more than just hype. It's a game changer when used strategically. Instead of spending hours combing through websites for relevant information, AI takes over, streamlining the process and delivering structured, comprehensive reports. While it's not flawless, the results can be remarkably insightful, often saving users valuable time and effort. And as AI continues to evolve, these features will only become more refined, efficient, and indispensable in how we navigate information. This is just the beginning. Deep research is set to redefine the way we approach learning and decision making. That's a wrap for this video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us grow and bring you even more insightful content. See you in the next one.